So here you can see me shedding with Ralph, and I'm standing down here, and it's very easy for those sheep to break back to the other ones up above. So Ralph really has to take responsibility for holding them and staying on the point of balance and keeping them together. You might remember a video I did before with Dex where I was shedding, but I was shedding and keeping the sheep in the same kind of region as the other ones to help the dog to learn to distinguish that these are the sheep I'm on and to ignore the others. So in the international shed we know that we'll have 20 sheep to start with and 5 will be collared, and so we'll be gradually letting off sheep, uncollared sheep, out of the ring. And I want my dog to be very clear that, you know, it's this stock in the ring here that we're focused on, and disregard any of the others, because very often the others could be standing nearby or whatever, but I want to be very clear that these are the ones we're working. Just at this moment I put the dog into a position he knows he shouldn't be in because he's going to lose the sheep, but he does what he's told. I need him to do what he's told. But we let the sheep, you can see here, we let him break back up to the other ones, and I send the dog and I just time it just so that the other ones almost get to it. And what I want is for him to be able to distinguish which sheep we need and which sheep to disregard. So you can see that happening here, and this will improve with practice, although it's good enough here. I have some sheep wintering for a couple of months on my friend's farm, and the other day I was collecting them up, about 5 trailer loads of them. And so what I do is I get a bit of a bunch like this, and then I shed off, 22 or 25 to put on the top deck of the trailer, and then I go back in and I shed out another 22 or 25 to put on the bottom deck. This is also the same kind of principle as that one with the 3 sheep a minute ago, where the dog will have to shed off a bunch and maybe let a few go if we have too many, and then he'll need to take that bunch out of the field, even though these blackies, they really want to break back and be with their friends and all. So he has to take responsibility for covering all that and keeping them together, keeping them separate till we get them out to the trailer.
Lay down.
So you can see me here, I'm over at the hedge there, and when we shed these sheep, they want to break to my left or the dog's right. There's a gate over there, and that's where the draw is to. But I didn't spend too much time setting this up, just because I had a drone and everything going. I was trying to get the footage as well, so I kind of, you'll see how I shed now.
Lay down. Lay down.
So my goal here is to end up with a bunch 22 to 25 sheep.
Lay down. Keep off. Lay down. Go right. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
Now a couple of things happened there. He preempted the shed and started coming in beforehand, and he also turned on the wrong sheep.
Come left. Lay down. Come left. Come left. Lay down. Lie down.
But I try to show him with my body language, this is the bunch I want. And, after a little while, he'll soon figure it out and he'll stop making this basic mistake.
Here. Lie down. Lie down. Come left. Here. Here. Come left. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down.
Again, he turned on the wrong sheep initially.
Lie down. Come left.
You'll notice that some people always shed with the same hand. Both times here when I shed it left-handed, and I'm just conscious, I need to remember not to always shed on my left hand. The next time, I don't do it here, but maybe the next time I'll shed right-handed, because I need my dog to be equally good on both sides.
Come left. Come left. Lie down. Lie down. This one here. Here.
You'll see here that there's no gap, but I want him to get comfortable coming through like a bullet, regardless of whether there's a gap or not. And I'm pleased this time, third time lucky, he turned on the right sheep the first time.
We've got enough.
This is a small looking bunch, but still I think we have 22 or 24 in it, and so I'm happy enough with the number, and we take them out of the field. But bear in mind now, the other ones are still in the field, and these ones can see their buddies and would love to break back. But I let Ralph take most of the weight and most of the responsibility of holding these while I go over and get the gate open.
Lay down. Lay down.
So for Ralph at this point, he's, we're doing two things at the same time. We're getting the job done. We have to get the trailer out and get the sheep out of there, and there's no facilities on this place for handling sheep like in a yard or whatever. So we've got to do it this way, the old-fashioned way. But for Ralph, it's very clear. We shed the sheep, we shed some more, we get down to our number, we take them away from the other sheep. We don't let them break back. We take them out here, and I'm going to take them onto the laneway, and then we're going to load them into the trailer, and we'll go on and get another few. Well, I think the trailer is full with this load actually. So like I said, there's no facilities here, so we have to use what's available, which is the laneway. So you can see when I let them out on the lane, they can break down the lane and they can break up past the trailer. And so there's only one of me and one of Ralph, and we've got 3 openings. The gate they come out of, down the lane and up the lane. So we'll see what happens. So because there's only 2 of us, we need to close off one of the openings. And so I let the sheep down the lane and make a bit of a rush for the gate to try and get the chain back on it, get it closed, and get back up to guard the trailer. So we reduced the 3 openings down to 2. Unfortunately now my SD card gets full and the drone stops recording, so I have to set it up again, and you'll just see us, we have most of them in the trailer and we're just trying to squeeze in the last few. So you can kind of see the dynamic here. I've got the gate closed there beside Ralph, that's the one I had to run back to and close, and Ralph was covering the sheep breaking down the lane, and it was his responsibility to get them back up to me at the trailer. And then of course it's my job to block the gap on the open side of the trailer. And so while this is just doing a practical job of getting the sheep out of there, I've got a few trailer loads out now. And so Ralph is getting into the system there, kind of saying, I know the game here, I know when to come in and shed, I know who to let go, and I know to keep these. And while it's only loading a trailer and getting sheep out of a farm, for me this is very relevant to international shedding. I haven't been international shedding in a Supreme final yet, but it's not dissimilar to what we've done here, and hopefully I'll be loading my 5 sheep into the pen one of these days, same way as I'm loading this trailer.